So this is my resort in the morning. There's a bakery right outside here. This is where all the restaurants come to get their bread from. Well, not all of them obviously, but a few of them. Baking the fresh bread. Just nice. Oh, nice smell here. Okay. That's what we call a bread basket. We're working fast. That's where the bread's coming from. Fascinating. So my hotel is just here. 6 o'clock in the morning. Just watched Wardley beat Parker in the boxing. I watched commentary of it on BBC. That's a very impressive result. Oh, then Wardley. I've just been reading about expat life here, see what people's comments were on the internet, and there seems to be, overall it seems to say you might like it when you first get here and the quiet atmosphere, but there's not a lot to do. That was the main kind of overall perspective I was getting. Sunday morning. Yeah, I think you really would have to have something to do to live here. It's funny, the couple that own my hotel are Norwegian, husband and wife, not very old. They've got 2 young daughters. They might be twins. And there was a couple that looked almost a spitting image of them in the swimming pool yesterday, with 2 young daughters that look like twins. I know that because there's pictures of them outside in the corridor in my hotel. There's always pictures of them and articles about their life and how they founded the hotel. I don't think it was them though, because I was looking at the menu yesterday, and if you own the hotel you wouldn't need to look at the menu. It's not very long. I'm going to go out again for coffee this morning because the place I found yesterday is really nice. Okay, so the police were here yesterday in the morning. They were checking everyone for helmets. There was like 8 police, 4 there, men and women. But it's Sunday, so maybe they have the day off. Yeah, it's one of those places. It's quite ramshackle. Yeah, I went to the shopping mall just over here last night, and half the units are empty. It's like a brand new place, but they haven't managed to fill it. And what is there is not very impressive. It's like chain restaurants, Starbucks. It looks like there's a running race this morning. They've closed the bridge here, and there's a load of young boys wearing what look like army t-shirts. Or maybe Sunday's run day. Today it hurts, tomorrow it works. That chiropractor. Okay, these people, there weren't all these people exercising yesterday. Oh, they closed the street. Okay. I think they closed the street to traffic today. All these boys seem to have army t-shirts, although they don't look very fit. Maybe it's who knows. Yeah, it's quite pretty, but not that interesting. Quite a lot of exercise. There's got ladies here. Finished their run. Oh, this little market was here yesterday. Need someone doing a coffee stand. That's the only thing they haven't got. They do really well. This is all like fresh veg. This lady's selling the pineapples and the oranges, I think. Potatoes. Melons. Eggs, carrots. So yeah, it's a fresh market. I don't think it's organic. I think it would say if it was organic, but it's probably fine, I guess. But it's pretty busy. Chicken. It's pretty busy. I don't want to look at the meat, it's not refrigerated. So that's Raffles Hotel. It's like, that's a 5-star hotel. I walked down that way yesterday. I was thinking of going this way, but I don't know how much is up here. Maybe I'll do one little stretch and come back along the river. Okay, so this is the National Museum. It's meant to be quite good. £10 to get in. It's not cheap by Cambodian standards. But they say that if you're going to go to Angkor Wat, you should go to this museum first. Learn all the history about what you're going to be looking at. And then, so you probably have to do it over 2 days, because you really want to go to Angkor Wat early in the morning. So. Yeah, it's okay. It feels a little bit soulless here. It's pretty, but yeah, so right opposite the National Museum you've got that, which is looks like a project they ran out of money for and just decided to leave it. So that's your National Museum, and then you just left it unfinished. I've seen another white Range Rover. I reckon the government guys have managed to buy themselves a load of white Range Rovers. So this road basically goes straight out to Angkor Wat Temple, about 7 kilometers that way, which I did on a bicycle last time, but we're not doing that again. Got another derelict building there, and again that's the National Museum. So because the centre of the city is kind of 2 kilometres that way, and from what I can understand, hi, good morning, that's the only real centre to the city. Reminds me a bit of Vientiane in Laos. It's got a few nice restaurants and coffee shops, but not too much going on. So yeah, although this country is very poor, they have got a very relaxed pace of life. They've got lots of room, lots of space. This guy's doing the ironing. He's got a laundry. He's doing the ironing at 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, I see quite a few expats out. They're kind of either walking or jogging or riding bicycles around in circles. But if you look at life on a map, it is actually circular. Wherever you start out, you are going to end up back at the beginning. So bed and breakfast. So there's that random hotels. That's a terrible location for a hotel. You're not really near anything. Mind you, if you want a quiet place, you are near that. I've spoken too soon. You've got a coffee shop here, a couple of seats outside. Coffee's pretty reasonable here. It's like £1, just over £1 for a latte or whatever you want. Considering those are like tourist prices, because we're in a tourist area, that's a good deal. I'm going to go back and get the same breakfast I had yesterday because it was bloody delicious. Selling breakfast snacks. What we got here looks like little cakes. Little cakes. Dog. Convenience store. So this guy's come from the bread shop. He's opening his stall with his baguettes. Oh, the bread guy just turns up and leaves the bread here. And then the stall owner comes a bit later to open up. Yeah, the only thing that puts me off the bakery is there were quite a few flies jumping on and off the bread yesterday. They look a bit different, the Cambodians. Skin's a bit darker than other Southeast Asians. Slightly different facial features. Good morning. Got some ladies here, probably going to the temple, wearing their whites. So yeah, I thought about no, what was I going to say? I didn't spend much money yesterday. I thought about going out at night. After I've been to the gym, I was absolutely shattered. Went for a walk and went to bed early last night. So yeah, I was thinking I didn't spend much money. I had breakfast, and then I paid my $5 for the gym and had my dinner at the gym. And that was the last time I ate. I had some food. I think I left the gym about 5 o'clock after I ate. Oh, eggs. Take your own and pay. That's the non-trust. Oh, that's cool. Got a little gas station there. They just pump it at the side of the road. Cambodia is still one of those countries where you can buy like a second-hand motorbike cheaply and ride around the country. Get a motorbike for about $200 US, about 150 pounds, and drive around the country. It should be quite cool, I reckon, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing the beaches like Kep, so like starting somewhere like this and then riding down through Battambang Bong and then continuing down to the coast. It'd take you a few weeks if you were going at my pace, I reckon. So the guy cleaning the car stopped me to talk, but he doesn't speak English, so. What have we got here? Is that noodles? Yeah, I'm not risking eating anything at the side of the road. So yeah, I'm back to Vietnam tomorrow, but I was briefly thinking about just staying here. But I think I'm going to go back to Vietnam. Nice temple across the road here. But yeah, if you want peace and quiet, you will find peace and quiet here. I was looking at meditation retreats here yesterday. There are quite a few, but I think they're quite commercialised. You've had a lot of rich Americans coming to do retreats, and that's bumped up the prices. So it looks like a nice temple, nice garden. Good morning. Oh, what is that? Some sort of fruit. So breakfast today looks even better than yesterday. Oh, except there's one egg short. I wanted 3 eggs. Oh, I'll have to ask for another egg. 1 second. So that just looks incredible. And I bought a flatbread that I'm going to stick in here. I don't quite know what it is, but I will find out. Oh, the sweet meat inside. So, breakfast in Cambodia. Beef lok lak spicy sauce. I've added 2 eggs. You normally get 1 egg with it anyway. And I bought this flatbread, and this lady that was making it fresh in this metal cauldron. It's incredible. Yeah, that is beef lok lak. Incredible. Spicy sauce, and I bought flatbread, and I've got latte. Right, got extra egg. This will be my main meal today. So beautiful here. I came at 7:30, they were just setting up, so yeah, got my favourite seat. Just tuck in. Yeah, walking here from my hotel, I come past this cafe around there. It's absolutely full of people, Western tourists, having breakfast. Like rammed, and there's no view of the nice canal. I think this is a real hidden little gem. But unless you walk down here, you wouldn't kind of know it's here, and you wouldn't know how good the food is here. The food at the motor cafe is excellent, and it's so fast. It's like that, it comes out like that. I walked up another street near my hotel. I'll go back and film it tomorrow, where all the local people eat. There's like about 6 restaurants. They all sell the same thing, which is like meat and rice, barbecue meat and rice. But yeah, it's all just local people, families. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of well-made fresh bread. So I've got my eggs, my soft eggs. I'm dipping in the bread. What I like here in Cambodia is they speak really good English. Like, I can explain that I want soft eggs, and it's just like, yeah, no confusion. Very relaxed here. I've just watched the Newcastle United highlights. Now I'm watching Man U. I watched the boxing. I've adjusted myself. I've got this beautiful sofa I can lie down on. Fans going. Very nice. Yeah. There were a few people eating in my hotel restaurant / lounge area when I left this morning. Well, about an hour ago. But for me it's just much nicer here. It's quieter, the view's better, the food from what... In the morning you can only get like breakfast stuff at my hotel, whereas here you can get what I just had, log lag, which is what I wanted for breakfast. I'm like my hotel's nightmare customer. I don't want to use their restaurant at all. I don't want to buy anything from the shop. I don't want to go on any tours. Just like, I'm the lowest value customer available. But it's low season. I think they don't expect too much at this time of year. I told them about the problem with my bathroom door not closing and how that might affect the aircon, but I think it went in one ear and out the other. Noodle! So I just went next door. There's another cafe. It's the same family that own it. And I had a chat with the daughter. And she's telling me she's got twins, her husband's French, and I was just sat here, I was going to order another drink, and she just sent a free sugarcane juice over to me, which is really nice. Yeah, I chatted to her for about 20 minutes. They own a hotel on Angkor Royal Hotel on Highway 6 out there, which is on the way to the old airport. If it's the hotel I just checked, it's massive. But the brother owns this cafe, and the sister owns the one on the other side next door. They're going to start selling steak next month, so apparently there's a boat festival next month on, I think she said the 5th and 6th. They're going to do boat racing down the river. What else did she say? Oh, she said, yeah, it starts getting busy for tourists. November, December, January. But it's quieter than last year, apparently. So there you go, update. Yeah, the owner said as well, there's a lot less tourists now. They moved the airport, because it used to be $5 from the old airport just here to the centre of town. And now it's $30 each way. I got the bus, that was $8. Which, honestly, for Southeast Asia, that's it's about as high as you want to pay for a 1 hour bus ride. It's not like it was a luxury bus. Yeah, thinking about it, the bus is cheaper in Taiwan actually, by quite a lot. Yeah, so money here is a bit of an issue. Like, they want you to use US dollars mainly, but anything over $10, and they look at it like it's an alien spacecraft. Like, what am I gonna? How am I gonna give you change for $20? So I've just used my last 20. Now I've got $50 bills. So I need to get that broken down somewhere. I'm alright for today, but tomorrow I'm gonna need some. Problem is, when you change at the banks don't have a lot of small notes. So let's say if you're going to use the ATM here, which I haven't done yet, put in like $180, and then it will might give you a couple of big notes. It'll have to give you some small notes as well. That's the advice I've heard. So it's some special Buddhist day at all of the temples, music at the temple, all the temples, fish shop. Right, I've got to go to the bus station and check what time tomorrow for the bus, and then I go to the gym. I'm very tired and grumpy today. Very grumpy. Yes, I paid for breakfast with $20 US this morning, and they gave it back to me in local Khmer reals, and I've got one 50,000 note, but then I've got a bundle of 10 1,000s. They need to sort the currency situation out here. It's a bit of a mess. having to constantly dodge between US dollars and Kaima reals. The old records here. George Benson, Rita Coolidge, Eddie Arnold, Johnny Mattis, Dolly Parton. It's really nice, look at this. This is where you wait for the bus tomorrow. So she said I can buy the ticket. I can go at 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow. Flying at 7. She said you can get there 2 hours before, it's long enough. So I might do that. But got PowerPoints. Got a really nice coffee shop here. So that's the airport bus station there. Centre of town's down there. The airport is an hour this way. They couldn't be more helpful in that place and friendly. So yeah, we'll go tomorrow, get the bus to the airport. My hotel said I can check out late. I asked them how much, and they said, what time do you want to check out? I said 2 o'clock. They said you can check out, it's no charge. So that's pretty good. So it must be very quiet. But imagine if they get a load of bookings come in tonight, they'll change their mind on that. Right, gym time. Gonna try the cheap gym. Hi guys. Hello. Hello. Bye bye. Oh, I'm in such a bad mood. Don't even know why. Welcome to my mind. Oh, nice off-road bikes. So many beautiful coffee shops around town, so if you're a creative person, like a writer or something, come here, find yourself a nice place to stay for about $300 a month, and then get yourself a little scooter and you can hop between little cafes and restaurants being creative. Yeah, if I had a scooter I could probably live here actually. If I could just dart between the gym and the restaurants and the coffee shops. And out of town it's quite nice. The lake over there you can go fishing on. And there were girls fishing in the river this morning. So the guys are playing chess. They're sitting on either side of the tuk-tuk with the chessboard in the middle while they're not working. What's this? It is King Glory International School. Yeah, Sunday today, so all these are closed. Got to say, it doesn't look like much of an international school. It's very small. It's quite nice having these little missions to go and find a gym or check the times of the bus, and then you can walk down all these quite interesting little nooks and crannies thanks to Google Maps. Although I guess back in the paper map days I had no problem navigating with paper maps, but finding stuff like gyms would have been hard because maps didn't used to get updated very often. Guess you could do word of mouth. Gave me a nice smile. I was chatting to a lady this morning. She said two things. She said airport prices have gone up because of the new airport, connected to the amount of tax you've got to pay. So that's putting people off from flying here. And she studied at university in Bangkok. Oh, which one did she go to? Was it Assumption? She went to one of the big Bangkok universities. And I don't know much about the language here. I can see it's similar to Thai in the writing, but she said it's almost the same. She said when she went to Thailand she had to learn Thai, so she had to adjust a little bit, but she said it's pretty much the same language, which I didn't know, I wasn't aware. I know the Laotian language is quite similar, but apparently Cambodian as well. It's not too far away. I don't think I'm going to be doing much of a gym today. I'm shattered from yesterday, but I feel I need to do something. So there's a beautiful jungle coffee shop just there on the left, and then you got this place, which looks beautiful. Get like a meal for $2. Prices are crazy. I mean, where I've been going, it's $3 for a beef, diced beef curry for breakfast, and that's expensive. I think the locals eat for about $1.50, like just over a pound. Yeah, this is still the same street. That restaurant was just there. That looks like an apartment block. They look quite nice. They've got some quite big outdoor spaces. The lady I asked about apartments, she said a grotty crap one, $150 a month. A half decent one, $300 a month. This is American dollars. And a nice apartment, you're looking at $500 up, probably, for a nice one. Actually, those look pretty basic. They're probably the $150. Donuts here and coffee. I haven't had a donut for a long time. My body doesn't perform well when you put donuts in it. Gets fat fast. Oh, that's interesting. That's the sister hotel of my hotel, the Babel Boutique. I didn't realise until I looked on the map yesterday. My eye just ran across the fact that they've got a second hotel. Norwegian family. God, there must be a lot of paperwork involved in setting up a business like that here, I imagine. Mind you, from what I gather, it's a hell of a lot easier than it is in Thailand. Thailand's like a nightmare to set a business up in. But here, maybe it's a lot easier, actually. I'll have to ask someone. Almost at the gym. There's another bakery there. There's a ton of bakeries. My gym's just here on the left. Coffee or tea. 007 shop. Yeah, I asked the lady this morning like where the apartments were located across town. Like, is there a concentration anywhere? She just said no, they're everywhere. So, but I haven't seen that many apartment-looking kind of blocks. That looks like one. Again, looks slightly more modern, but not exactly fantastic. But I think she said her friend had just rented a house/office, quite a nice one, for $500 a month. So yeah, you can get a rent quite a nice house for like $500. Okay, we're going down here to the $1 gym. So yesterday we went to the swanky $5 gym. Hi! Today we're going to the grungy $1 gym. I'm gonna get a body like that, complete with tattoo, for $1. Not bad, eh? Let's go get a body. So there's quite a few unpaved roads around town. This gym's got really good ratings. People say it's like, I think especially if you just want to do weights, it's like really good. Nice. Is that my punch bag? Looks very basic. Yeah, this is a very basic gym. Hence the $1 price tag. So the owner's just having lunch with his family. Saying when he opened this gym there was only 2 gyms in Siem Reap. Now there's more than 20 gyms. But he used to have a location near the river. He said the land price went up, so he had to move here. I think he said 4 years ago. New location. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever used a homemade punching bag, or maybe I have somewhere, but can't remember. That's actually, it's fine. I think is that a Garuda? No pain, no gain. Pretty basic little place, but it does the job. So that was a nice little gym, very basic. I'll be honest, I'm glad that I paid the extra money yesterday and went to the posh gym, which had that excellent restaurant. They do sell boiled eggs and bananas there, but they haven't got an air-conditioned restaurant. I mean, that is bare bones. How you make any money on $1 a visit? So membership must be even cheaper. I do not know. But yeah, the $5 gym, the Angkor gym I went to yesterday, was bloody fantastic. Just a great experience. I think I'm going there tomorrow morning actually. I think what I'll do is I'll go there tomorrow morning and then I'll go to the cafe and get some nice food. There's another nice coffee shop here. They're everywhere. It's funny, you can get quite good sportswear as well. This is just like a random little street and they've got a sports shop selling some quite decent trainers. Like in Vietnam, it's really hard to find decent shops selling sports gear. From what I found anyway. And it looks like another private school. School admission advertised down there. I think I'll go this way because I think there was a restaurant. In fact, there was more than one restaurant. In fact, I'll go through the temple because there's something going on in the temple. I mean, when I pop out the other side, there's a restaurant. In fact, can I get through this gate here? So they've got some quite pretty temples here. This is very, very similar to a Thai temple or a Laotian temple. Nice gate. So it looks like there's some sort of big ceremony. I'll sneak through the back entrance. Wow, going deaf. Yeah, so come out here, there's quite a nice looking restaurant here. I don't want anything carbish. I wouldn't mind a soup or something. Quite a lot of Thai food there, and they've got Vietnamese, they've got pho, they've got Thai noodles, crab fried rice, bit of a mix. Sin Frog, I think that's a frog restaurant. Don't think I'm having frog. This is a nice looking little restaurant. I'm having the braised beef or the bread curry, so I won't get any when I go back to Vietnam. good menu. Got loads of stuff. Soup, fried rice, curries, noodles. This is like a car detailing service. What's this? A Ferrari? It's a Ferrari. Could be a Lambo. Oh, it's a McLaren. Bloody hell. Nice. Not sure I'd want to be driving a McLaren around these streets, but someone is. I'm in this little restaurant here. Oh, I'm really enjoying this beef. This is like a beef and onion soup with bread drip. Yes. Just been to the gym. Perfect. Beef stew with hot crispy bread. Damn, that beef is so good. The two lads have ordered the same as me, the beef with bread. It's been like a signature dish. It's on all the pictures. You can see why it's popular. So Okgoon is thank you in Khmer. Bye is rice, like goodbye is rice, and she told me what egg is, but I can't remember. Food there was banging. That's the frog restaurant, we're not going there. And that was perfect. A light session at the gym, followed by a beef stew with some very crispy bread. Right. Yeah, Sunday, so there's a lot of families around today. Those are quite nice apartments with the balconies. Looks like a family home. Lovely. They're quite big apartments. They might belong to the family though. It's a pharmacy downstairs. This looks like a resort. Yeah, there's quite a few nice restaurants. And there's a little complex here. They do like coffee and snacky things with a few different vendors. Really nice looking apartments there as well. Snazzy. Big balconies. Yeah, so this place here has got like coffee shops. Oh, it's jewellery and stuff. Oh, that's no good for me. Restaurant there looks nice, beautiful coffee garden there. Oh, is that the same? Yeah. Oh, it's a beer garden. Yeah, it's a good street. This. My hotel's just up here on that. You've got to go right and then left. Food here looks good. Yeah, so a lady I spoke to this morning, she was married to a French guy, and she just had twins. Her twin daughter was 1 year old, the other one was at home. And then her other daughter, she said she had another daughter who was 9. And while I was speaking to her, the other daughter called her. She was speaking to her in English, and I said, "Oh, your daughter speaks to you in English, not French." And she said, "Oh, that daughter's from my ex-husband. He was Greek, but we used to use English." obviously got a thing for foreign men. So this is like my hotel, quiet hotel, hasn't even got that many rooms. 4 tuk-tuk drivers right outside the hotel wearing our hotel t-shirts. I just can't get my head around why. It's a bit intimidating. Nice swimming pool. Gym, lunch, relax. In fairness, the swimming pool here is really nice. Just the right size for a little hotel. Nice trees. Got these little, what do you call them, cabanas or something? Give you towels, like pool towels. Nice. There's some swallows over there. The bats last night were huge.